All right, welcome back to the channel, guys. We got one from Code Blue today. It involves dipping sauce. You know how I feel about my sweet and sour sauce. It better be in the bag. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's get into it. All right, thanks, guys. Hi, baby.
Did you see that lady?
Yeah, I saw it as I was just walking down. So literally, I saw her grab it and drop it back.
It starts with a simple disturbance call.
When this incident happened, would you say that it put you in fear at all?
Oh yeah. Okay. A little anxious, definitely.
But as the investigation continues, what seems like a bizarre matter to some sends the involved party straight behind bars.
Is that really what I'm being charged with?
It is.
Even though it wasn't like all this for sauces.
Yeah.
What?
But,
Go to Chick-fil-A, they give you all the sauces you want.
right.
On Friday, November 29th, 2024, at approximately 1:52 p.m., a Largo police officer is dispatched to a Raising Cane's restaurant in Florida following reports of a customer causing a disturbance.
Hi, welcome to Cane's.
Hey, is there a out of here? Are you on them? All right. Where do you want to talk?
Outside?
Yeah, outside's fine. We'll just go over by the car.
Perfect.
So, was this today?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Is
around
she,
1:45?
do you know her personally?
No.
Okay, so what exactly happened?
So apparently she was missing 8 cane sauces out of her tailgate order, and I replaced it for her. I let her know, hey, we're so sorry about that. Gave her the 8 sauces. She wasn't happy about it. She wanted more sauces for free. I told her, hey, we can't do that. That's not our standard. That's not our policy. She didn't like it. She kept saying how she wasted her gas driving all the way back up here. Just basically just upset that I wouldn't give her anything for free. And so she asked for my name, and by our standards, we're not required to give it to her for security reasons, and I let her know that, and she didn't like it. So after asking me another time, and I was like, hey, like, I'm not gonna give you my name, she goes and she grabs my keys, and then she grabs my thigh with it, and she's like trying to look for a name, realizes there's no name on it, and she lets go, turns around, and leaves.
And what time did she initially come in?
I'm gonna want to say like around 1:15, 1 o'clock, around there.
Is it all on footage?
Yes.
Okay. So she comes in from a little pickup inside at, we'll find the exact hours, grabs her bag, and then leaves?
Yes.
Okay. Then she returns.
And at first she calls about it, and then she walks in, and we're like, okay, you're on the phone with us, but you're also already here too.
Yeah. Okay. So she returns an hour, we'll check, after calling. Was she on the phone when she walked inside the restaurant? And are you able to find the phone number as well?
Yes, it's on our mobile tablet.
Okay. Okay. So she comes back inside, she's on the phone. Who approaches her? Do you approach her?
Yes, I walk up to her first because I can tell that she needs something.
Yep.
And that's when basically the whole incident started.
The customer is 31-year-old Mackenzie. The incident was captured on the restaurant's surveillance cameras, and the officer would soon find multiple eyewitness accounts testifying exactly what they saw.
And then,
I've worked fast food and in restaurants my whole life, and I think it's hilarious that she greeted the cop as a customer because it's just a habit. It could be anybody, and you just welcome to Cane's, welcome to KFC, 'cause that's where I used to work, which is hilarious. Another chicken shack. I've never had Cane's special sauce, so I'm wondering if I'm missing something over here. I've never tried it. It's probably delicious. I have no idea. I've honestly never had Cane's. Funny, my daughter worked there for like a couple months, and I never made it there, but something must be special about that sauce, boy. And if you're 31 years old, you're too damn old to be acting a fool, man. You gotta get your shit together over here. Alright, let's get back into it, see what's going on with this crazy lady.
or do you approach her?
Yes, I walk up to her first because I can tell that she needs something.
Yep.
And that's when basically the whole incident started.
The customer is 31-year-old Mackenzie. The incident was captured on the restaurant's surveillance cameras, and the officer would soon find multiple eyewitness accounts testifying exactly what they saw.
And then, do you know which hand she used to try and grab your lanyard?
I think like her left hand, either her, I think so. Yeah, because her phone was in her right hand still.
Okay. And where is it? Is that on your, like, your belt loop?
Yeah.
And then, so she grabs the lanyard. Like, how far out does she pull it?
I don't think that far. I think when she turned it around and realized there was no name on it, that's as soon as she let it go.
Okay.
And right after she left.
Okay. Based on what you're
Damn,
telling
that's
me, I'll
crazy.
take a look
Don't
at the
touch me.
footage. Obviously, there's a battery if she's grabbing you without your consent. But when she's trying to take property from you with force, it could be a strong arm robbery, which is a felony, even if it's attempted.
Heard.
So we'll go take a look at the footage and see what we can look at on there. Can you access on your phone?
Holy shit, that escalated quickly. My goodness, I did not see that coming. She could be serving a felony for attempted robbery, dude. That's insane. That's why you don't be reaching out and you don't touch people's shit, man. I honestly didn't see that coming. And in all my years of fast food working, the worst thing that happened to me Well, one time we got robbed at KFC on the night shift. That was horrible. But customer wise, somebody threw like a large thing of mashed potatoes back at us because they were pissed something was wrong. They were missing something, so they decided to throw a large thing of mashed potatoes at us. Of course, that's what you do when you're upset. You throw the food. But yeah, this is insane, dude. I can't believe that she's gonna get so much. Dude, damn. All right, let's get back into it. I can't wait to see her face when she realizes this shit.
Okay.
Even if it's attempted.
Heard.
So we'll go take a look at the footage and see what we can look at on there. Can you access on your phone?
No, I cannot, and I would also have to call my boss
Okay.
because they're the only ones that have access to it.
Yeah, if the lady that did this to you, was she white, black, Hispanic?
She was white.
Do you know what color hair she had? I've probably got a picture of her.
Yes.
Blue,
And she said that's her work shirt.
20s to 30s, sweet,
4K,
tattoos, emblems.
Can't do
Do
shit.
you know what kind of car that was?
Everybody has a camera.
Looks like a Chevy, maybe a Traverse.
So far, the officer has only heard the story from the manager, but when her boss arrives, he will soon see what happened at the store. However, when he eventually gets a chance to speak with Mackenzie, her version of events will differ greatly from that of the restaurant staff.
What time is this so I can find it on the camera?
120.
120. That's when she went to go get her more cane sauce. Now she's yelling at her saying it's not good enough.
Let's zoom in on this one.
You can see her hands with the grid on her right there, though.
Yeah, can you rewind it a little bit?
Yeah. And she's going for her keys right there.
I'll tell you when, because I want to get the time on there too.
Come
Technically it's
on,
battery,
give me a
yes,
peek.
But I'm going to
Little
push
peek.
a strong arm robbery attempted, which is a felony. The state attorney wants to prosecute on that, so we up to them. I'll set an invest since it's a felony, which means that we'll have a day and time with the state attorney's office at the investigator, and they're just going to ask you what happened, basically. So I'll be there, I'll talk to them first, tell them what I investigated, and then you'll come in and tell them. Yeah, so I'm going to need all the camera footage.
After watching the footage, the officer seems to believe he has a solid case, one that only grows stronger as witnesses come forward with their accounts of the incident.
Did you see what happened with Miss here and the customer?
Yes.
Okay. Because the state attorney's big on us talking separately.
She called before she came in, right? But I guess she was already outside.
This is a customer?
Yes.
Okay.
What's Mackenzie? Yes. She was already calling me on the phone, so I picked it up, and she was telling me how she was missing sauces very aggressively already. But I didn't know she was already here, so I said, okay, give me 1 second, so I can look back on our tablet. It shows like who came in already to pick up the food, and she was asking for more free sauces, and she said that no, ma'am, she cannot do that. And then that's when she kept on asking for her name, and like why she couldn't give her her name, and just like refused. And that's when she I guess she thought that our name was on here or something, and she tried to snatch it. It just looked like she was trying to grab it, or trying to get information from her car, because she has her car right here.
Yeah.
I don't, but she does. And she was just trying to grab it.
And who was the other person that saw
Damn good
it?
sauce, man.
Did you see that lady that grabbed it?
Yeah, I saw it as I was just walking down here. So literally, I saw her grab it and drop it back.
Can I talk to you when you have a chance?
I was walking out back to the front counter and I saw the customer try to grab my manager.
Okay.
And her badge dropped and my manager started freaking out over this.
And what happened after she tried to grab her in her back drop?
She just immediately just went for the door and went to her car that was right there.
Okay. And then she just drive away?
I believe so, yeah. I think she tried to go take a picture of her. I think she did get a picture.
Now that the officer has written statements from everyone, he has just one question for the store manager, one that could determine Mackenzie's fate before he gets on a call with her.
Hey, you wanna press
When this
start?
incident happened, would you say that it put you in fear at all?
Oh yeah. Maybe a little anxious, definitely.
Okay. Absolutely. Okay, that's all I need to know because that's kind of like the last box I had to check for a strong arm robbery.
Okay, great.
Oh man, you're fucked. You're so fucked. They're gonna call you and just be like, "Hey, you're fucked." That's crazy. They're gonna call you right now and be like, "You done messed up, dude." That's fucking rough. Can you imagine that phone call? Oh, hey, do you want to meet up for some coffee and a felony over some sauce? And it's like, how much is the sauce, right? Is it probably like $1? Maybe $1.50 at the most, I'm guessing. I guess it's different where you live, right? But where I live, it couldn't be more than $1.50. Again, I've never been there. Sauce so good it's like crack, you know? But yeah, I don't fucking understand it at all. I mean, she must have just gotten more angry and I think we all have done this. Like, somebody messes up your food, you get all the way home, you're starving already, it's completely messed up. You go, oh shit, I gotta go back, So then you go back, and the whole way there, you're just, dwelling on the mistakes, and you just get angrier and angrier. And by the time you get there, you're ready to pop. But working in restaurants my whole life, I never yell at them or anything. And the funny part is, if she was really nice to her, she probably would have gotten it for free. I mean, I used to give customers so much free stuff, and it's all in the attitude. If you're nice, you're more likely to get a free soda or a free whatever. But yeah, you come in hot, you're definitely not getting it, man. You might just get your food back and it's going to be made like shit. So, yeah, don't do that.
Oh yeah, maybe a little anxious,
Okay,
definitely.
absolutely. Okay, that's all I need to know because that's kind of like the last box I had to check for a strong environment.
Okay, great.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mackenzie?
Yeah. Who is this?
This is Officer Limke with Largo Police Department.
Speaking.
I'm doing an information report about some sort of incident that happened at Raising Cane's on East Bay today.
Yeah, I was checking an ID to see if she had a name tag on there.
Okay, like I said, it's just an information report. I just got to come talk to you, get your side of the story. If you don't mind filling out a witness statement. Is there some place I can meet you so you can fill that out?
Later today, but not at the moment.
Okay, where can I meet you later today? Or would you like to come down to the police department?
I don't know. This is ridiculous. I literally grabbed the tag to check her name, so I don't know why this is being, targeted against me. I literally did nothing wrong.
Okay, I'm not saying that you did. I'm just saying that I need to speak to you. That's it.
Okay, I guess I can meet you there at maybe 7 p.m.
7 p.m. at the Largo Police Department?
I don't know where that's at.
It's at, I can give you the address if you'd like, unless there's somewhere else you'd like to meet.
I'd prefer to not go there.
Okay, where would you like to go? I can go to Starbucks, wherever you'd like.
That's fine. I just really don't understand why I'm being targeted for asking for someone's name and checking their ID for it.
Because there was a report made to the police department, and I have to talk to each person involved and get their side of the story so I can close the report.
So am I going to get in trouble?
Not necessarily. I just need to get your side of the story so I can get it documented, and then, like I said, I can close everything out. But
I checked someone's ID for their name. That's literally all I did. She refused to give me her name, and I checked her ID for her name.
Okay, I got you, but I have to talk to you in person because we have body cams these days, so everything has to be done in person.
I just feel like if I meet you in person, I'm going to get arrested or something, and I'm not really comfortable with that.
It's not what I said. I just said I'm doing an information report. I need to talk to you.
I did nothing wrong, so I really don't see why I have to come talk to anyone.
Okay, so you're not going to come meet me at 7 p.m. then?
I mean, I can. I just don't really understand why I have to when I did nothing wrong, and I don't even know how you have my phone number and you're calling me from no caller ID.
Yep, we usually block our phone
Good
number when we
shit.
call. That's why I'm offering if you'd like to go to the Largo Police Department, that's more than fine. If you feel safer there, if you'd like to go somewhere else, it's up to
I
you.
don't feel safe with any police officers, to be 100% honest, but I'll meet you at a Starbucks somewhere at 7 p.m.
Okay, which Starbucks would you like to do?
I don't know, because I don't live over in this area, so...
Okay. Well, there's one on East Bay and Starkey. Are you familiar with that area?
Can we just meet at the Publix on East Bay?
And Starkey, are you familiar with that area?
Can we just meet at the Publix on East Bay by 19?
Yeah, the one where the Dollar Tree and everything else is?
Yes.
Yep, that's fine. I just said I just need to get your side of the story.
No, you guys just always seem to target someone who's literally done nothing wrong, so it's fine. I'm just gonna have my life ruined because I asked for someone's name and I checked their ID for it.
Okay.
She refused to service me, so it's fine.
So I'll meet you at 7 p.m. at the Publix, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, I'll see you then.
Wow, what an attitude on this girl. I can't believe the way she's talking to him, and she knows she's fucked up, right? So to have an attitude knowing you're in the wrong, because you wouldn't be scared to meet up with the cops to tell your side of the story if you didn't do something wrong. And if that isn't the biggest red flag, I don't know what is. But she knows she fucked up, and for there's no reason to ever try to grab anything off of anybody, no matter how mad you are at them, depending on the circumstance. I mean, depending. But in this circumstance, dude, this is nuts. But yeah, she knows she's fucked up. Let's get back into it, man. That's crazy. She's cooked, as the kids would say.
That's fine. I just said I just need to get your side of the story.
No, you guys just always seem to target someone who's literally done nothing wrong, so it's
Okay.
fine. I'm just gonna have my life ruined because I asked for someone's name and I checked their ID for it.
Okay.
She refused to service me, so it's fine.
So I'll meet you at 7 p.m. at the Publix, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, I'll see you then.
Hi, I was just talking to you, and I need to change the time because I'm not going to be able to be there at 7.
Okay, what would be a good time for you?
Like 5:45, I guess.
5:45, you
Do I need
still...
to, tell my mom to be there, too? Like, a lawyer? What do I need to do here?
It's not necessary, but if you'd like, you can bring whoever you'd like.
Well, if I'm going to get arrested, I need to know so I can have my stuff squared away. Like, I don't even know what's going on here.
Well, if you'd like to know, right now, I'd like to get your side of the story, but I have checked camera footage. So it is looking like...
And I grabbed her ID to look at it, to look at her name, because she would not give me her name so that I could talk to her manager. And so I grabbed her ID to get her name. It wasn't on there, so I let it go and I left. And I'm sure that's what it looked like.
I understand, Mackenzie, but you
And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with grabbing someone's ID to check their name for it if they're not willing to give it to me. I wear an ID for work as well, and if someone is asking for my name and I didn't give it and they grab my ID to check it, I would not be having their life ruined for it, which is apparently what my life is going to be.
Well, Mackenzie, you cannot touch or take or attempt to grab any other person's belongings without their consent.
An ID on her.
It's still property that does not belong to you.
So what's going to happen to me?
So I need to speak with you and get your side of the story to understand everything that happened, but it has to be in person. And I would like you to fill out a statement form, because she filled out a statement form on her end, so I'd like for you to fill out a statement form on your end. That way I can include everything in the report.
But what is the allegation? That's what I'm asking you.
The allegation that she made was battery because you touched her thigh when you grabbed the lanyard.
Are you kidding me?
So that's why I need to talk to you.
Are you kidding me? That will ruin my life. Are you kidding me? That is not what that looks like in the video. Are you kidding? I grabbed it to see her name. That's all I did. I'm literally looking for her name because she would not give me her name, and I wanted to be able to identify her.
I understand, but Mackenzie, the reason why we can't have conversations over the phone is because I know it's you, but I can't say 100%
Sir,
it's
like, what's going to happen to me? Like, is this really about to ruin my life? Like, I need to know.
What do you mean by ruin your life? What are your questions?
I can't have any charges against me. Are you kidding? Like, am I about to get stuck with a charge?
There is going to be a charge. Yes, there is.
Oh, you're
For
getting
what?
a charge.
For battery?
I can tell you when I meet you.
Are you kidding? I don't even know what that means. What is that, like a felony, a misdemeanor? Like, what is that? Do I have to go to jail?
You'll probably spend the night in jail, depending. They may give you a bond, and you may get out within a couple of hours.
What is this? What is this? I need to call my mom right now. What is this?
You can call your mom.
It is what it is.
So do you want to meet at 5:45 or 7? If you want to bring your mom, you absolutely can. I've got no problem with that.
Am I going to get arrested tonight? Because I work in the morning and I need to know this.
You will be arrested tonight, yes.
When the officer arrives at the location,
All right, I gotta remember to put a "Are you kidding me?" counter on the screen for you guys, because in like the span of a minute, I think she said it at least 5 times, and throughout this conversation, she's probably said it at least 20. We're gonna put a counter up. We're putting a counter up there for you guys. The people need to know, and this lady is insane. And if you're a cop, dude, that's why you don't tell them what's going on over the phone, because they're less likely to meet you. I mean, honestly, if I was her, I wouldn't be showing up. Been there, done that, didn't. So, don't tell people what you're gonna do before you do it, type of thing. But yeah, she's screwed, and I don't understand people over some fucking sauce and some chicken. Oh man. Oh, and she's over 30, and she needs her mom. Excuse me? What's wrong with society nowadays? You're 30 years old, dude. What the fuck?
Want to bring your mom? You absolutely can. I've got no problem with that.
Am I going to get arrested tonight? Because I work in the morning and I need to know this.
You will be arrested tonight, yes.
when the officer arrives at the location, Mackenzie and her parents appear just as shaken as she had sounded on the phone.
Hello there. Mackenzie, I'm Officer Lemke with Largo Police Department. I spoke with you on the phone. So, it's a Largo Police Department form, and I'll read you all of these one by one, and then I'll have you initial each one, okay? So, by law, you have these rights. These are your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. So anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these? Okay. So this waiver says that you have read this statement of your Miranda rights, and that you understand what your rights are, that you're willing to talk with the police and or give written statements to them, which would be this form. It's also saying that at this time you do not want a lawyer, and that you understand and know what you're doing. There are no promises or threats that have been made towards you, nor has there been any force or pressure used against you to make you cooperate or help the police. It's also so that you swear or affirm that your statements that you're going to write on here are the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? So would you still like to fill this out?
I think so.
Okay.
What is she like agreeing to if she signs that?
So this is just the Miranda rights. So it's just saying that whatever she writes on here can be used in court, and that she's swearing that what she writes here is the truth, actually happened. That's all.
That's it.
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so, we haven't had time, this all happened, we haven't had time to call an attorney or anything like that. So, at least what we understand in this, you know, Mackenzie's first of all a great kid. She's never had a problem, never been issues.
She looks like a great kid.
And so I guess all I'm asking is, so should we get an attorney first, or before we sign anything, or?
So it's up to you. It's not going to make a difference of what happens right now. I'm just offering her the opportunity to tell me what happened so that I can include that in the report. If she doesn't want to tell me what happened, if she doesn't want to write it down, there's not going to be her side of the story. So if she'd like to speak with an attorney, she absolutely can. It's not going to change the outcome of tonight. But if she doesn't provide me her information, I won't have her story to provide to the state attorney or anything like that.
What is the outcome of tonight?
So you're facing charges right now for what happened at Raising Cane's, but I would like to understand your side of the story and what happened.
I did not know that checking someone's name tag was illegal.
It's not just checking someone's name tag, but
I grabbed it and checked her name was on it. It wasn't, so I let it go and I left. That's how I saw everything happen. I also wear a badge for work in the same place, and it has our names on it, and I've had patients grab mine to see my name, so I did not realize that grabbing someone's name tag to check for their name after they refused to give me their name was even illegal.
so you cannot...
That's a bold-faced lie right there. Holy shit. And if you're working with like elderly people, and I forget what they call it right now, but my mom worked in a place like that, and if they grab your badge, it's a totally different story. That's a whole different circumstance. Like, those people are out of their mind half the time, or like they don't have complete functions of their body. I remember just all kinds of crazy stories from those kind of places, but that's a whole different story. And then the dad, oh, she's a great kid, trust me. And I'm like, people judge books by their covers, man. And that cover, that doesn't look great. She kind of looks a little strung out. But I'm just saying, people judge books by their cover, man. And it don't look great. All right, let's get back into it. Best of luck to this girl, man. She needs it.
Grab mine to see my name, so I did not realize that grabbing someone's name tag to check for their name after they refused to give me their name was even illegal.
So you cannot touch anyone or attempt to take anyone's property or belongings on their person without someone's consent.
What if I was checking it, especially on something that it should be like a name tag type thing? Because that's what I associated it with, because I
it's not your property.
A name tag.
I understand, but if it's not your property, you can't touch or grab or do any of those things without someone's consent. It would be different if you said, hey, can I look at your name tag, and the person said yes, and they either offered to you.
It's just unfortunate because it's happened to me, and I've never even thought that was illegal. And since it's happened to me so many times, I did not think that it was going to affect anyone else in any other way.
Well, I'm sorry that you've gone through things like that. I hope you know that you can let us know if something like that happens to you.
I just never would. I would never charge someone with checking my name tag. It's unfortunate that that's what I was going to be charged with.
Yeah.
I also manage a business and have a life to uphold. But my life's going to be torn apart because I checked someone's name tag when she refused to give me her name when I was asking her for help, and she wasn't helping. And I manage a business, so when someone asks me for help, I'm there to help them, and I'm going to give you my name regardless of if I want to or not.
I hear you. We are required to give our names when someone asks. Our name and badge
and I would do the same thing, and I've had people grab my badge to get my name, and I'm never going to charge someone and ruin their life because of that.
So unfortunately, private businesses have their own practices and policies, and Raising Cane's has a policy where if someone asks for your name, even if you're an employee, they're not required to give them their name.
Well, she could have mentioned that. Instead, it was just no, and I was just being told no. No one explained to me that I can't have her name physically, and how am I supposed to know that walking into every establishment that, like, I'm going to need that plastered on the door if that's going to be something everywhere, because that's just pretty standard to get people's names on
plastered everywhere. I want to see it everywhere.
Well, doesn't it?
That's bullshit. Put it on the walls, Ray.
It seems like this is excessive. I mean, shouldn't she just get a warning? She's never been in trouble. She's never done
So I'll tell you what. I can talk to you guys separately and let you know everything that I've seen and that I've investigated. And this officer can stand by with Mackenzie. Do you want to fill this out, or would you like to pass on this for now?
You just stand right here by my car.
So I'll tell you guys what's going on.
I mean, I just feel like
She should be able to. I don't want anything to be misconstrued.
Okay, Miss Mackenzie, just stand right there in front of my car, please.
Well, it's misconstrued,
Oh,
all right.
you want to?
I
Yes?
mean, if it's my only opportunity to. I
Okay,
feel like I
do you
have
need to consult with them or anything?
I mean, that would be nice.
Okay, hey, Lemke,
Yeah.
she wants to consult with her parents. I think she's changing her mind about doing this. So, do you want to consult with them, or?
If this is my only opportunity to do this, I'd like to at least do it if I have to.
But you don't have to. So that's part of it, is you're not being pressured or coerced in any way.
But I feel like I need to fill this out. So, if this is my only opportunity to do so.
Okay.
So what happened was she put it on a mobile pickup order with her name and her phone number. She went inside, she grabbed her order, and then she left. At some point, she realized that she was missing 8 cane sauces, so she called the store and said, "Hey, I'm missing 8 of my cane sauces." So she came back in the store. She was still on the phone with staff. She came in, asked for her 8 cane sauces, which they gave to her. And on video footage and from the witnesses, she's throwing her hands up, which isn't a crime. I mean, it could be seen as disorderly conduct. It's nothing that I'm going to worry about.
Yeah, don't worry about that part. Don't worry about this part. Interview. Don't worry about that part. I have read and waived my rights on the proceeding page, and this is my free and voluntary statement. Again, it's completely up to you.
You guys make it seem like it's something I should.
No, it's your option. You can decline if you want.
And then she asked for more sauces for free because she had to use her time and gas to get over there, which is completely understandable. Still no crime. They said that they can't give her anything for free. That's when she asked for the employee's name, which is a manager. The manager declined to give her the name, and this happened within 30 seconds from the footage. She shot her hand out. Her daughter shot her hand out really fast. There's a lanyard that's on her hip, on the employee's hip, the manager, that has her employee ID and the keys to the restaurant. She ended up hitting the manager in the thigh. The witnesses saw this, and you can see it on camera, so there's a battery. And she grabbed the such force that she almost ripped it off the belt. And the manager pulled it back, let go, and then she just leaves the store. So where we're at is that, unfortunately, you can't just reach and snatch things from people. Per state statute, it's considered when you take something or attempt to take something with force, it's a robbery. So the charge she's looking at right now is a strong-arm robbery with no weapon.
With a weapon?
With no weapon. Yeah, no weapon. There's some things that meet the criteria. Is that there has to be force involved, which when she's ripping it from her, and she also hit the manager in the leg, that's force. And the manager was in fear. So those are the stipulations. I have statements from everyone that was involved, everyone that witnessed it. I have the footage. I've looked at her record to see what they might be able to do. She has been involved in a theft in the past, but they padded her, which means that instead of charging her with a crime and convicting her of it, it was something that they're able to give her community service for. So that's something that I didn't look to see if she was ever convicted, but I saw that she was given.
Sorry, guys, to interrupt right there. I'm sorry. But she's such a great kid. She's a good girl. Oh my God, she never done anything wrong. She would never do anything wrong. Who would have ever guessed? Wow. I wonder if the mom never told the dad, because that's how it was in my family. My grandpa raised me, and they would just not tell him when I did bad stuff, because he would have whooped my ass. He would have beat me straight. But my grandma protected me a lot. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you for the savings of the ass whoopings that I actually deserved and I probably should have gotten, because it probably would have helped. But anyways, different story here. So either right now he's just finding out for the first time that his daughter's full of shit and he thinks she's an angel, and I guarantee you that's the fact. And I just had to interrupt and just watch his face from now on. And the mom is like, fuck, dinner's gonna suck tonight, because he's gonna wonder why he didn't hear about that. And alright, just, moms know everything. I'll tell you that right now. Moms know everything, and they keep it from the dads.
Charging her with a crime and convicting her of it, it was something that they're able to give her community service for. So that's something that I didn't look to see if she was ever convicted, but I saw that she was given an A-pad, which means that wouldn't necessarily go on her record. So if this is the only thing that she's looking at, the state attorney will more than likely work with her on a plea deal to either drop it to, because a strong-arm robbery is a felony charge. So more than likely, because her record's pretty clean, they'll work with her on a plea deal to drop it to a misdemeanor. I can't promise you, but depending on the case, if the witnesses later decide, I don't want to move forward with this, they could drop the charges too.
With the form signed and submitted, the weight of what's happening hits Mackenzie and her parents quite hard.
The Spanish dude, Garcia or something, Castro? Yeah. Castro Garcia, who was told he was children, just like Scottsdale or something. That is such a sad born.
Because he can't get through the traffic. How do they fade it out like that? Just like a setting?
They crank it. Do you want to review the...
Yeah, I'll take a look at it real quick.
It's right here.
All right, Mackenzie. So read the statement, just so I can have an understanding. The reason that you reached for her lanyard
Was to get her name.
To get her name.
100%. The
Okay.
only, because my, can I show you my badge?
Yeah, that's fine.
I do like her sweater. I'll give her that. That's
It has my name.
sweater's
If you open it, it has my first and last name on it. Hers said Raising Cane's. I figured if I looked at the other side, it would have her name. That's what I was hoping for. That's all I wanted out of that was her name so that I could deal with that separately. I wanted to get her name and leave so that I could just reach out to a manager. That's literally all I wanted because when people come to me and have issues at my store, I'm like, who helped you? That's what I want to know. So I just needed a name. That's all I wanted from her. I'm not trying to hurt her. I wasn't trying to do anything other than get her name. And she refused it, and I did not know that they couldn't give me their names if they didn't want to.
I got you. So just so I understand, you're saying this has happened to you before, so that's kind of why you didn't think it would be a crime.
Yes, this has happened to me all the time. I wear mine right here like this, the same exact place she had hers. People grab this all the time and say, what's your name? And grab at it. I have never, ever thought to call you guys because of that. Once that I thought this was illegal for someone to grab something that's on me because I've literally walked by someone and they've grabbed things. I did not think this was illegal by any sort of means.
From speaking with you, it sounds like you're a good person. It sounds like you didn't have any ill will. Unfortunately, where we're at is that I don't have discretion on this.
It's freaking dark.
Can you take that?
They can take anything that you need.
Walk my car? Yeah, I'm going to drive your car back to your house.
So everything that you told me, I'm going to include in the report, your reasoning for it, because if this has happened to you in the past, it makes complete understanding to me. So when you get down to the jail, they'll go ahead and tell you what your bond will be. Unfortunately, us on patrol, we have no idea, because that's through the sheriff's office.
So where did my parents let you go?
So you'll be transported down to Pinellas County Jail. The way it works is it's Pinellas County Sheriff's Office contracts Allied Transport to pick up people outside of the hours of 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. So a transport van will come over here and take you to the jail.
Right now?
Yes. So we'll put in the request, and then they'll come pick her up and take her to the jail. And then she'll get her phone call, and they'll let you know what your bond will be.
And then how do I call them? How do I pick me up?
Yeah, so they'll give you a phone call. So she can take her phone. They'll even have a charger down there. She can access all her contacts, everything.
Well, we'll take that out there. All right, we'll take it out.
So what does she do? Call me as soon as?
Yep, she can give you a call as soon as they give her.
Come over this way.
I love you.
As soon as they give her the opportunity to give her a call, she can take her phone with her so she has all her contacts, and then she can give you a call to let you know what's going on, what the bond is. And if they give her a bond, which she has no violent history, just the prior theft, which was APATted, I don't see why they wouldn't give her a bond. You don't have to post the full bond, it's just a percentage, like 10 or 20%. Like I said, of course I don't work in the jail, so I don't know exactly the percentage. And then if they give her a bond, you can post the bond and get her out tonight.
I think she got APATted for something similar or something like that.
Because I pushed the juice off a counter for doing things that I don't know are illegal all the time. It's so
Alright, you guys
Nobody will hurt her, right?
No, it's not like that. It's not like a prison or anything. It's very safe. There's tons of corrections deputies there. Like I said, she'll give you a call when she gets down there when they give her the opportunity to do so. Do you have any other questions I can answer for you?
If I miss that call, what happens?
Just answer your phone. Keep your phone with you. I don't know if it's going to show a phone number or if it'll be restricted, so just if you get a phone call, just pick it up.
How long does it take to go through processing? Do you know? Or?
I don't know. I think it takes usually a couple hours. So I would imagine, just an estimate, maybe around 9.
As they wait for the transport vehicle, it's the charge against her that truly rattles Mackenzie.
All right, Mackenzie. The transport van's coming. Just give us 2 seconds. They're right over there. He's gonna give you some instructions. He's gonna put your handcuffs from the back to the front. Gonna make it a little bit, more comfortable on your shoulders. And just listen to the instructions. They're gonna put you in a compartment on your own, and if he has any other calls, he may or may not have somebody else in there with you. What is this guy doing, bro?
He's swimming back around, back in the parking lot.
I've never had
Come
this
on,
happen.
man.
Oh, it's
Is it
the guy
'cause
that
he's from
retired came
paper?
back. All right, Mackenzie, you all good now? How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Mind step forward over here. Right there.
I guess that's kind of cool.
Huh? Press it.
Is that really
You're peaceful. They'll put the cuffs on the
It
front
is.
and give you a luxury ride.
Like I was saying, the state attorney will probably work with you, okay?
I literally thought it was her name tag. How is that robbery? Like, by any sort of means, I just don't even understand.
That's it for property? Yeah, just a phone.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. I'm starving, dude.
Well, now we know what they
Mackenzie
look
was
like. I
originally
see those
charged with
vans
felony
everywhere.
second-degree strong-arm robbery, and she was later released on a $2,500 cash bond. Her offense was later modified to a misdemeanor first-degree battery. Instead of a conviction, she entered a 6-month diversion program, successfully filling all its requirements. Upon completion, the prosecutor dismissed the case. Whether you're on patrol, on the couch, or in an interrogation room, wondering,
Damn, that's rough. All over some Cane's special chicken sauce, man. Holy shit. I've seen those vans all around town before, and now I know that there's cops in them. That's kind of nice. But yeah, dude, she was still complaining at the very end, and it's like, dude, no matter how many times you say it, it doesn't change anything, right? You're still fucked. Um, I guess it's good they dropped the charges so it won't ruin her life, but that felony would have, for sure. I mean, yeah, that would have been that would have been a headache. I want to thank, I want to thank everybody that made it to the end of this video. I really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten any gaming content out lately. There's just a lot going on, and I'm picking up extra shifts at work. But I'm trying to do a BMX Street video right now and a Splitgate video, but it just takes a lot to actually make them good where people want to watch them. And I do apologize, and I appreciate your guys' patience. And I just want to tell you guys that we love you. The doggos love you. I got one on each side of me. They love the shit out of you guys. Thank you so much for watching today, and I hope you have a great day. And tell everybody that you love them, because you never know what's going to happen. And keep your head up. Life's tough. All right, man. Thank you guys. Bye.